The Conjuring. This movie is webbed around story of family, when they move into a colonial house. When demons start capturing soul of their young daughters, they do hire a couple of paranormal investigators who take control of the situation. If you take a look of its poster, it proclaims to be based on a true case file of Warren's. Well, the character played by Vera and Patrick is inspired by real-life paranormal investigators, who found the New England Society of Psychic Research in 1952. Among 11,000 cases solved by Warrens, there exists a case that became base of The Conjuring. In real, Roger Perrin along with his wife and their 5 daughters moved to their colonial house, where demonic possession began to take place. The Exorcist. This movie, released in 1973, was first of its kind to show scary movies on real cases. Though it is a classic scary movie, but it holds a respect among top scary movies. Beautifully directed, Exorcist is based on a real-life story of a 12-year-old who is possessed by a demon. Later in the movie, her mother takes help of 2 priests to get her child back to normal stage. In 1949, Roland Doe was the guy possessed by demons who captured his soul. Later, 2 priests were called to perform exorcism. Later he was cured to live a normal life. There are 2 basic changes. First, in actual scenario Roland Doe was the guy replaced by girl in the story. And his case was not as drastic as the movie portrays. The Exorcism of Emily Rose. Released in 2005, this movie is based on true-life incident of a German girl. Anneliese Michel was possessed by demons and she started acting weird, becoming sure enough, church permitted for her exorcism. In 1976 2 Catholic priests performed an intensive exorcism for months. However, they did not taste the success, as after few months she died due to starvation. This movie is quite disturbing and produce chills as you go further. The Amityville Horror. One of the top scary movies, it is filmed on Lutz family. This family is said to witness strange paranormal activities in their new home, at New York. Later they come to know that a family was brutally murdered there. It is believed that their souls still wander at that place. Although there are many added scenes based on imagination, but still it narrate actual incidences. A Nightmare on Elm Street. Released in 1984, this movie rotates around the Freddy Krueger, a murderer who stalks the victims in their dreams and used to kill them. This may sound funny, but it is usually based on a true incident. In LA Times there was published a series of articles which talked about men who died in middle of their nightmare.